Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to another live stream of Stardew Valley, my 100% playthrough. Today, we're going to be making some more progress on the Joja Center. And, yeah, something I did want to mention is while we were in the stream, the pre-stream, I guess you could call it, for some reason the stream disconnected and was showing like a blue screen. Usually happens whenever my stream disconnects, whether due to internet or something else. I don't know if that's gonna happen again, but if it does, just want to be aware of that. I'll try to keep an eye on my Twitch, and I'll try and make sure that if it does disconnect, that I will be able to get it back up pretty soon after. We got the first upgrade for 15,000. Our next upgrade is at 20,000, so that's what we're shooting for right now. I actually been playing a little bit more of Pokemon Emerald. For those curious, I am kind of working on trying to play through like all the classic Pokemon games from generations 1 through 7 that I wasn't able to beat when I was younger. And I actually managed to beat Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Red, and I'm actually getting kind of close to finishing Pokemon Emerald. And I just beat Winona, the 6th gym leader, and I'm just kind of like trying to fill out the Pokedex right now, just trying like I get some of the evolutions I can get done just before I move on, and then I'm gonna be heading out and progressing the story a little bit. I think the next thing that's left is stopping Team Magma or Team Aqua at like the graveyard thing. And then I will probably likely be heading over, beyond like doing the other story related stuff, I'll probably be heading over to Moss Deep City to challenge the gym. And hopefully I'll be able to get my 6 team members, Spiel, which I'm hoping to evolve into a Walrein to use by the end of hoping to use by the end, by the Elite Four. I've also been watching a lot of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like I think I think I just finished like episode like 29 or 30, and the one that I'm currently the last episode that I watched was called the Isvaldan War of Extermination, which is sort of like the background behind that war and what took place there, and it was like a lot of like heavy and kind of dark lore. And I haven't really gone much further than that. Apparently, like 2 episodes in the future, the Elwood brothers will meet the Fuhrer's son, Selim. I did kind of have a little bit of spoiler regarding his identity, but kind of looking forward to see what's coming next. I'm fairly confident when I tried to watch this show as a kid, I think I might have skipped several episodes. Because there are several episodes in that series that I do not remember at all. So I think I might have skipped some episodes when I was younger for some reason. It doesn't really surprise me. I skipped a lot of episodes of TV shows. So things I thought was going to be cringeworthy or things I thought was going to be irrelevant, I ended up skipping, and kind of regret doing that. I did that for a lot of TV shows and movies I tried to get into. I still kind of do that today, though I've gotten better. So today is going to be a full 4-hour live stream. We're gonna be going until 5 today because I want to try and get as much progress as I can on this game as possible. We tend to average about 2,000 gold, maybe a little bit more per run. So we're gonna have to be here for a little bit, for a while. So. I will say, once we get this achievement done, then this game is essentially done. We're going to be uninstalling, and probably won't come back to this game unless Concerned Ape releases update 1.7, which may happen, it may not. But if it does happen, then we'll be rebooting this series. We'll be doing doing another like emergency live stream. We're going to be covering all the new content in this game. So have that to look forward to. And it's probably the 1.7 update may not happen until the Haunted Chocolatier releases. So, yeah. Give me 1 second here. Just test my audio. Something I am really looking forward to is this Sunday's live stream where I'm probably going to be getting my second official platinum trophy. Something that I never was able to do when I was in my first. But something I never actually was able to do, I should say, when I first played Infamous 1 was actually get the platinum trophy back. I never even beat that game when I was a kid, but next Sunday, like, I will definitely be finishing the game. I'll definitely be getting the platinum trophy. I guess just have that to look forward to. Something I'm kind of not looking forward to is Saturday's stream Sensory Pets. I lost 2 hours worth of progress because of the game crash. And because of the fact that I didn't think to save once an entire playthrough because I was half asleep and I wasn't firing on all cylinders, I ended up losing like everything, every bit of progress, so we're gonna have to do all that again. It is nice that we're getting like a lot of gold stars and radium stars. That should get us like a lot more money. If we can get fish at level 10, we can get that final upgrade to sell fish for 50% more money. Then that'll be great. I don't know why, but my TV looks darker than my stream. In the stream, the water looks brighter, like a brighter blue, and on my TV, it looks like it's a darker blue. Almost like it's sunset or nighttime or something. Okay. Come on, give me a fish. That's not a fish. That's not a fish either. Seaweed isn't really sold for that much, so we're probably not gonna get much in seaweed. And that's something we're gonna be trashing immediately because that's not worth anything. At least seaweed is worth a little bit of gold. Considering that I've been kind of experimenting with mods of different games like Skyrim and Sims 4, it would be kind of interesting for me to try and experiment some of the different types of mods available for PC Stardew Valley. There's actually a few mods that I am aware of. One of them is sort of like the butcher mod, where you can actually kill your farm animals and get meat off of them. That's something that could be interesting, but it's not something I may do. There's another mod I heard of which incredibly trivializes the whole Fairy King thing, but I don't know if I want to do that. But I don't know like how many mods exist for Stardew Valley, but it could be interesting in trying to experiment with it. So maybe I'll buy Stardew Valley off of Steam and I'll give some mods a chance. We'll see. Stardew Valley is one of those games that I think that is like, regardless of the platform, you can continuously have fun with this game, but considering that we're actually getting close to 100%ing this game, like actually being done with this game on console, on Xbox, I should say, it made me kind of interested in trying to play this game in a different way, like actually try and trying to play with mods and try and play in a way that you can't really do with vanilla Stardew Valley. It is giving me a badass fish. Yeah, let's go back. See how much we get from this. I'm hoping that we'll get over 10,000 of that. It's like I say bet, but I don't know because we have like 700 essentially, and like essentially we're at like 8,700. I don't know if we're gonna be breaching 11,000 off of this. Yeah, we're breaching 11,000. Okay. Let's get fishing. So we just need another 9,000 more gold. We'll be able to get our second upgrade. What I may end up doing, I currently don't have a thumbnail set up for the finale of this thing. So if we get to the point where we get to the last upgrade, I may, and we still have like a little bit to do. And it's kind of clear to me that if we keep going, we'll essentially 100% this game. Then I will actually go ahead and end the stream early. I don't think it's gonna happen. Just want to put that out there. I do not think it's gonna happen. But if it does, then I will be willing to end the stream early just so that I can have a thumbnail made for the finale of this series. But again, I don't think it's gonna happen. Just putting it out there. Because we're currently like 18 minutes away and we're about halfway to the second upgrade, so... 18 minutes into the stream and we're about halfway to the second upgrade, so... Keep on trying. Every now and then I try to get a fishing chest. We have a chance at getting a fishing skill book, which could help us boost our way to level 10. That's what I've been trying to go for. We already got the Jewels of the Sea book, which just makes it so that treasures gives more items, but... I mean, I could get a skill book for fishing. Something kind of really annoying happened this week. I had another issue with fraud, and it was like an old issue. Apparently, there is an account that I had that I didn't even sign up for, and it was just charging money sometimes twice a month onto my card, and I had to call my bank, report it as fraud, saying I didn't sign up for that. They blocked my card, they gave me a new one, and I thought, okay, well that's the end. I'm just not gonna like give them my information, not gonna update my information. I thought that'll be it. Then they started charging my new card as well, and I was just so confused because they should not have my new card information. I definitely did not give them my new card information. So I called my bank again. It was like a huge hassle that took a couple hours to deal with. But them kind of directing me into the wrong locations to call. And they eventually kind of found out that it was the bank that was giving my information to this merchant. And I basically had to tell them to not give my information to them, and they agreed. But they had to block my new card, and they're now sending me another new card that should be coming into the mail maybe in like 3 to 6 more business days from now. I think it's been like a couple days since they gave me the information, but it's just so fucking stupid. Like, it's... I don't understand how this kind of stuff just keeps on happening to me. Like, this isn't the first time that I ever had an issue with fraud, but this is one of the few times where it actually wasn't my fault. There's a couple of issues where I kind of ended up accidentally signing up for something that I didn't really know what it was, believe it or not. And I thought it was just something else, but then I realized that it was something that I didn't really, that wasn't really something I needed. So I'd report a fraud just to like get them to stop charging my account because I couldn't like block the account for one reason or another. And so that just sent me a new card that way, but it's just, it's so dumb. The thing is, like, when this happened to me in the past, like, oftentimes the account that I accidentally signed up for because I thought it was something else, then I realized it was essentially a scam. When I made the call to report it, I knew that I did sign up for it, but it was with the intention, with the idea that it was something else entirely, and I was essentially got conned into signing up for essentially a scam thing that wasn't exactly a respectable establishment. And so I actually reported fraud that way. I didn't tell them that I actually signed up for it, but I just said that I didn't recognize the thing. But this is the first time that I actually didn't sign up for something, and somehow they got hold of my card information and they were charging my card. It's just so dumb. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that kind of have similar issues like that, but it's dumb. And the thing is that this company that has been charging me, it has a very similar name to a program that I actually use on my laptop and on my desktop to do a virus scan. It essentially does pretty much everything in it. It's a program run by Microsoft, so it's actually like an official thing. But it checks for viruses, it defrags your computer, it clears your browser history of cookies and all that kind of stuff. It does like everything. And stop. Hey, my phone is pursuing static. My headset, I should say, was pursuing static. It does everything, but it has a similar name to the site that I didn't sign up for. It's essentially one letter off. The site that I use, I wasn't ready for that, I was kind of stretching. The site that I used was called Advanced System Repair Pro. And the site that I think is a scam is called Advanced PC Repair Pro. Completely different things run by completely different companies. And what's funny is when I tried to send an email to these people, because I had the email linked to them, I said, hey, I didn't sign up for this, just cancel my card. cancel my account. I didn't do this, blah 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 blah. They never respond back to me. So when so then I just kind of put like a block in the card. I got a new one, all that kind of stuff. And I thought that was the end of it. And they started charging me again. And this time I just called their number they had on file, and it wasn't in service. So I had no way to cancel the card. They weren't responding to my email. The phone number wasn't working, so I had to like go through the whole bank thing to try and figure this out. It's so dumb. It is so dumb. Freaking scam sites are literally just the devil. Freaking devil. Just such a scummy site, I swear. Eventually we'll get this. Kinda wish this process wasn't so long and boring. Not really much I can talk about at this point that hasn't already been said. It's just really just trying to get it, just trying to get enough fish so that we can get enough money to be able to buy some upgrades. I will say this part is just so hard to freaking like commentate over because there's nothing much I can talk about. I guess something I will say is possibly within the next couple months, the editing for my first book will be finished, and I'll be looking to publishing it. When my editor last gave me an update, he was like a couple chapters before the final part of part 1. There's 3 parts in my story focusing on 3 different settings, essentially. And the 3 parts are, in my books, are essentially kind of treated as its own, like, separate stories, I guess you could say. Initially, when my novel project was being constructed, it was actually initially going to be a series of novellas, which is essentially like shorter stories that go from anywhere from like 100, like 90 to 180 pages. Really short books, and it has like a beginning, middle, and end. But I realized that, and because it was essentially the whole like like plot structure for novels is essentially it kind of like goes in a pattern like that, if that makes sense. But where it has like status quo, catalyst, rising action, falling action. Can't remember what the other one is. Yeah, there's like 2 more after that. And my whole idea with my novel project is kind of experiment with the different types of forms of how like books are written. Essentially, just kind of experiment with different like ideas and tactics, I guess you could say. So my initial idea for my story was essentially to try and write a series of novellas. Then when I realized that the novella itself was kind of that I had planned for part 1 was essentially unresolved and led off with a major cliffhanger, I decided to essentially condense the 3 novellas into one large book. But I still kind of like the idea of just each part kind of having like its own title that that was going to be what the novella was referred to. And so I ended up keeping the titles of the novella, but using it as the title for the specific part. And so, for example, in book 1, there's 3 parts that were initially going to be 3 novellas, which is Dim Shadow Spade, Dim the Never-Ending War, and Dim the Faux Apocalypse, F-A-U-X Apocalypse. And those are essentially going to be the titles of 3 novellas, but I decided to condense it into one book because it kind of creates like a more complete story, and I still kept the titles and kind of use it to refer to the specific parts. So as of right now, my editor is actually was from the last update he gave me. He was actually approaching the end of part 1, the Shadow Spade. And once he gets to parts 2 and part 3, there are actually a lot of the sections are much shorter, but they also are kind of more often like action-packed. There's a lot more action and it's just a little bit more faster paced, so you may actually kind of get through it a little bit faster. When he last gave me an update a few weeks ago, he said that maybe like 3 or 4 months it'll be done. I don't think it's going to take him 3 or 4 months to finish it once he gets to like part 2, because again, like the sections are shorter and it's more faster paced, so he may get through it a lot faster. But I think that when he is done in editing, then I can just focus on getting my book published, and when it's published, I'm actually hoping that I can be able to actually kind of earn some sort of income off of it. I don't actually know how well this book is going to do, but the fact that everyone who has read my first book actually kind of gave me praise off of it, and actually were interested in seeing more of what I had written, just kind of give me hope that it'll be somewhat of a success. But because it's my first book, and oftentimes the first books of an author usually flops, I'm kind of like bracing for that outcome. But at the very least, there was a damn it. At the very least, there was a site that I found when I was trying to figure out how much money I could make realistically off of my first book. And there was like a chart that I saw where it says for new authors, like for the first book, like if a book costs like $20, and a publisher asks for a 4% share in profits. For like if like I can't remember what the other statistic of it, but at the end of the month, I can't remember how many books was estimated to be sold. in that graph, but it said there's like an estimated the author could receive like $6,000 a month off of that first book with a 4% share, and $6,000 is a lot. It's a lot more than I've ever actually earned off of Social Security. And if I could earn that much money consistently in a month, then it'll be actually enough for me to be able to afford an apartment and to kind of live on my own for a bit. And I can actually get to work on writing my second book, which I've already actually started. But it's just, it's kind of, it's kind of a challenge, I guess. I just don't know how much money realistically I could make off of this. I guess I'm very bad with estimating how much money I could make, but if it does well, great. If it does poorly, then I may need to get a job and maybe work at Walmart or something until I can actually earn enough money to even though I really hate working in retail, just until I can earn enough money to kind of go off on my own. Because I don't want to live off my parents' house for too much longer. I just kind of wanted to move out and just crack it on my own. I feel like I've been living with my parents for just too long. I'm 28 years old and I'm still living in my parents' house. There are actually different things that I was kind of considering of doing in the future. The different projects or different things I could do, specifically for this channel and like for things in the field of writing. And it's just like ideas that I have, something that could be interesting. And one of the things I had an idea to do was kind of create like a Discord server that both relates to gaming and writing. And I was kind of thinking of just using it as a place to kind of help writers who are trying to get their own writing done, just kind of offer a place to do peer review and that kind of stuff. And I also kind of want to offer a place for people like within my community that is gamers that are maybe completionists or just casual players that they could interact with their own the people like them and that kind of stuff. It's like an idea that I had, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that. Maybe do that, but it's probably gonna be somewhere far down the line. But like ideas that I have, that kind of thing. If I can get my first book published, though, I was actually kind of thinking about just kind of analyzing my own story for a little bit on this channel, but it's at this point, like, this thing about like doing podcasts, I guess you could call it. I just kind of analyze the characters of my story. But I haven't really decided on anything yet. Like, we got a level in fishing. Hey, we're about to get to level 10, nice. If we can get that 50% sell price for fish, then we actually may be able to get through this a little bit faster. This really depends. The hiccups now. I kind of really want to watch. It's like, my mind just keeps on going to like two different like things. Like I have a project of watching like all the classic Doctor Who episodes, and I'm currently like on the final serial of season 5, like the last serial of the Patrick Troughton era. And I just been kind of like on my mind that I kind of really want to watch that last serial, but also been kind of thinking about wanting to watch more Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's just I kind of become obsessed with those two shows. Kind of running out of energy. I'm still kind of reeling, I guess you could say, from the raid that I experienced on Sunday's stream. Like, I think it's actually been a couple of years since I last had someone raid my channel. Actually kind of like a good experience, a good feeling. And just would kind of like it if one of those people kind of followed me, but it's still nice that I got raided. Gotta step back. This may get us over to 16,000. Definitely will get us to 16,000. How much more we'll get off of this is unknown. We're definitely gonna need one to buy our second upgrade soon. Oh, we got to level 9 fishing, not level 10. Oops. We need at least 2 more days before we can get to the next upgrade. As far as I'm aware, proficiency only makes it so that you consume less energy when fishing. I just really wish I knew like what's constantly giving me a higher variety of fish. Like I swear to God, that wasn't always the case. Like we're always getting at the gold or iridium starfish. I'm getting hungry. I should have eaten something before I started streaming. Actually, could run downstairs and just grab something quick, like a Pop Tart or something. Gonna eat that while streaming. That's something I may do if I get like really down the line. Yeah, at the point, like I'm just. I could say like I got the munchies to use like a weak term, but not starving. But I am kind of getting a little bit. I'm not gonna end the stream early just to go ahead and eat. Like I'll mainly put myself on be right back so I can run upstairs and grab something that's quick to eat, but I won't go into the stream early. So far I'm still set on streaming the full 4 hours today. There's like a storm, like a recurring storm that keeps on happening where I live. Like it starts raining, it gets like really windy for like a couple days, then it just gets clear, then it gets windy and rainy again, then it gets clear. Yesterday was garbage day, so we had like our bins out on the curb. It was just for the garbage men to pick it up. And I didn't think to bring it up until like late last night when I was hearing the wind just hammering the house, and I realized, hey, the wind is probably gonna blow out over the bin like it did. Literally just right as me and mom were leaving to go pick up dinner. And the bin was knocked over and was right in front of our driveway. I said, wait, I should probably get up, get dressed, because I was lying in bed trying to sleep. I should bring that bin up so it doesn't get knocked over and just go over to the neighbor's house. And I was actually ready to go down there. The wind knocked and blew our garbage bin past our house, past our next door neighbor's driveway, and right up against our next door neighbor's car. And I'm glad that it didn't damage his car, at least as far as I could tell. But, because it was pitch black outside, I was using the flashlight on my phone to light up the thing. But the wind was blowing so strong, it blew our empty garbage can, like, down the street. It's kind of crazy. And I ended up, like, bringing it, like, upstairs, up the driveway and just kind of putting it to the side of our house. But it's the fact that the wind was blowing so strong and just knocked our garbage bin, like, down the street is just insane. Right now it's clear. I can actually see blue skies through my blinds, but it's been like rain off and on, like stormy weather lately. I guess it's kind of good for California, especially considering we just had like a major wildfire that burned through the city of Los Angeles in Southern California. It's still unbelievable to me that we had like a wildfire that bad that it just kind of completely destroyed like a massively developed city like Los Angeles. Crazy to me. I legitimately wonder how many celebrities lost their homes in LA. They probably won't be affected by that because they probably have more than enough money to essentially buy a new house and buy back all their possessions. At least those things that just can't be replaced. But those people that were kind of poor and just were struggling to get by, those people are going to suffer. Just like I did like years ago when my town of Paradise got burned up. I was actually homeless for 2 months when the Camp Wildfire burned through my town of Paradise. Actually, at the time when I wasn't streaming then, but I did have a YouTube channel, and I lost a stockpile of Twitch videos I was slowly uploading to my channel, and kind of caused me to stop making content on that channel. Honestly, like, if that didn't happen, if I didn't lose like everything, then I may have been interested in continuing that channel, and I may still be working on that channel today, but I didn't even get that much growth. Like, I think I got like 20 or 30 subscribers off of that channel. Currently approaching the end of the first hour. Got 3 more to go. My headset got disconnected. kind of hurts me that I just got rid of iridium ore, but fine. I don't know how much money we're gonna get off of this. My safe guess is like 2,000, but I kind of feel like we don't actually have enough fish for 2,000 gold. Legitimately kind of curious, how long it's really gonna take for us to, this done. I have a friend that told me it took him like a month and a half to finish everything. I don't know if it's gonna take me the same amount of time. I feel like I've been making less progress than apparently he did. Another eel. Okay. So I'd like to be my last fish. That's all we have. How much money we can make. Stop crackling. Oh, we're actually very close to getting our first, a second upgrade. As you can actually get our second upgrade done today. By just fishing a little bit at the beach and selling what we, caught to Willie. And flounder. Seaweed, not worth much. Don't know if it'll have enough to, don't know if I'll have enough to, get, to 20,000 when we have. Yeah, I should fish for a little bit more. We'll see. Yeah, let's go and buy our second upgrade. Second upgrade done. We just have 3 more to go. Wait, I think our next one is 25,000. Gonna fish here. Smallmouth bass. I'll give newspaper I don't want. A smallmouth bass. Another one. I know there's other fish found here. I think you can also get rainbow trout and something else found in this water. These salmon. Reminder, I'm trying to go for the Joja upgrades. First, the last thing that I'm missing before I essentially get the platinum, even though the platinum trophy doesn't exist on Xbox. It's still the last trophy I'm missing. It's giving me green algae, give me fish. I know for a fact there's other fish that can be found here. I don't know why I keep on getting the same fish. Oh wow, and this will be getting some money off of this. Cannot wait until this is done. We're essentially like a 2/5 of the way done with this achievement. We just need to get to 25,000 for another upgrade. 35,000 for the third upgrade, and for another one, and either 40,000 or 45,000 for the last one. And this achievement is done. I don't know if we'll get the achievement by purchasing the last upgrade or saying the event that takes place like a day after you get the last upgrade. But we'll find out. I kind of hate fishing in the river. Six gold star smallmouth bass. Hopefully that's worth a lot. Why do we keep on getting smallmouth bass? I know there's other fish that can be found in this river. On. And another smallmouth bass. Well, I hope we'll at least get a lot of money off of this. We tend to average like anywhere from like 2,000 to maybe like 3,000 as much as we ever got from fishing. So if we can at least like get the minimum of 2,000, that'll be a productive trip. Hey, there we go. We got a new one, a bream. Yeah, it's actually worth a lot of money. And another bream. Maybe packing it in pretty soon. My energy's getting pretty low. Maybe my last fish. Or my last algae. See how much money we got off of this. I think breams are actually kind of worth a little bit, so we actually get like our minimum threshold. Hopefully. Wow. Didn't even meet our minimum. See, our next goal is 25,000, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 25,000, which will get us a bridge to the quarry. We'll definitely be able to get them that done today. I don't know how much more we're gonna be able to get done. Because we're about like an hour and 16 minutes into the stream. Got 2 of the 5 upgrades done. And all we're missing is a 25,000 upgrade, a 35,000 upgrade, and a 40,000 upgrade. We may be able to get 2 more done today. I don't know about that third. In any case, I'm pretty sure that you get more money off of the fish at the beach, so we'll be able to meet our threshold again. It's honestly, like, since we tend to average, like, anywhere from, like, 2,000 to 2,500, maybe 3,000, that's right for that one, gold per trip, I may turn to the math. What is that? I'm honestly trying to do the math here. What is that, like? Calculator. My calculator app. So maybe 10 trips and it'll be done? Maybe? The math that I just did is 25,000 divided by 2,500, which is 10 trips. Let's do the minimum this time. $25,000 divided by 2,000 is 12 and a half. Okay, so maybe in 12 and a half more days will be done. That's actually not that bad. It kind of feels a lot longer than it is because we're just here playing the entire day, just fishing. And if we can just get to level 10 fishing skill, then and we can get that 50% fish, it'll be going a lot faster, I think. And flounder. On. So there is something that I just kind of realized that I would need to do. Since we're going to be finishing Infamous 1 next Sunday, the next game that we're going to be covering on this channel, just kind of thought of this, is Darksiders 1. I know for a fact that I will be finishing Infamous 1 Sunday, so the Darksiders 1 will be taking its place on its schedule. We're going to be playing the War Master Edition. At the end of this stream, I'm actually going to be reinstalling Darksiders 1, the War Master Edition, and I'm also going to be showing off the achievements that we have left, just so that I won't be able to show it off in Sunday stream, since we'll be playing on a different console. So that's something that I am going to be doing at the end of this stream, is just going to reinstall that game and kind of showing off the achievements that we have left for that game. Because that is going to be the next project we undertake on the channel. Something I will say about Darksiders 1, the first several bosses are actually incredibly gimmicky, and I actually knew several people that actually couldn't get past the first main boss, Tiamat, which essentially revolves around using your tools that you picked up in that dungeon in order to beat her. The bosses in that game are essentially very gimmicky, as I said before. Like, I think it's only really, there's only a handful of bosses that you essentially need to get past with brute strength. That's essentially like the first boss against Samael, and the final boss against, the final couple bosses, like after you beat the main four. But, I've never actually beaten that game. Never beaten any Darksiders game. I got close to beating Darksiders 2, but I never beaten either game. So if I could just beat that game and essentially get the platinum, the gold essentially for that game, that'd be great. But it'll be definitely a challenge. I've never actually beaten those games before, so kind of interesting to be able to do something I could never do when I was younger. And it's essentially it's a Zelda-like game, if you call it that. Like, it has dungeons that essentially revolves around like puzzle solving, that kind of thing. It's kind of why I like that game a lot, but the setting essentially focuses on the apocalypse, and you're playing as one of the 4 horsemen. That essentially is meant to be a reference to the 4 horsemen from the Bible, although some of them have different names. And it's actually kind of one of my... It's kind of one of those series that I always kind of liked growing up. Like, the concept of it is something I always kind of liked. Because especially since I've always been fascinated with the Bible and the stories from the Bible, and the whole, like, book of Revelation, the apocalypse, demons, angels, that kind of thing. Like, those type of things have always been kind of interest to me. And I think it will be an interesting game to cover on the channel, and I think I'll have a lot of fun with it. It's gonna be 2 playthroughs, one on normal, one on the hardest difficulty for Apocalyptic. Normal is gonna be 100% playthrough, Apocalyptic is gonna be more of a let's play. And we're gonna try and get all the achievements in that game. But one of the things that kind of makes it Zelda-like is essentially the dungeon design and how each kind of revolves around your abilities and your skills as a player. Also, the whole puzzle-solving thing is something that's been like a trope for a lot of the 3D Zelda games since Ocarina of Time. Actually, it's been like a thing for all of them now I think about it. It is something that is present in the Darksiders games. The next game that can be on the channel will likely be this game, and next Saturday may be the final stream of this game, depending on how much we get done today. And I'm gonna be starting Assassin's Creed Origins when this game is done. We're gonna be playing it on the Xbox Series X, and it's a game that I've beaten, but I never 100%. I never got all the achievements or played the DLC. I'm also really excited to be playing that game as well. And assuming my Xbox doesn't overheat and crash again, causing me to have to either get it repaired or get a new one, Simply Patch will likely be the game I complete next on this channel, which is currently the longest project ever done on this channel. But all three games I'm currently doing on this channel are all very close to being completed. One will be completed on Sunday. This game will likely be completed next week on Friday. Simply Patch is kind of the wild card. I actually don't have like a good enough estimate that will indicate like how long it will take me to 100% that game, but we're close though. We're close. I think we're a couple fish away from being needing to pack it in soon. Another eel. That'll be my last fish. Okay, let's head back. And going to sleep. Tomorrow is a flower dance. We're not going to participate in it. Do some more fishing. We're already almost a fifth of the way to the next upgrade. 5,000 will be a fifth of the way to the 25,000 mark, and we're almost a fifth of the way there. Okay. One thing that I really wish, I could be able to, like, get nice if I could transfer money from one safe file to the next. Gonna make this a little bit easier. Another one. Oh my god. So nice ones. Think that we will be able to get this current upgrade, and we make it halfway to getting the second to last upgrade in this stream alone. I don't think we're gonna be able to get 3 upgrades today, but we'll definitely be close. Currently about like an hour and a half into the stream, about hour and 36 minutes into this stream. I've been streaming for a little bit longer actually because of the pre-stream, but I'm playing this game for an hour and 36 minutes. What's mention that? Whoops. I think that you may be able to get. I don't know. We'll definitely be able to get this upgrade today because we'll definitely be able to get enough money to get 25,000 unless again something bad happens. Like if I don't know, like say a power outage happens. Knock on wood. But she'll be able to get this upgrade done. I don't know how much more we'll be able to get done today. I feel like we've been making like a lot of progress. I mean, consistently like making a lot of money, but it's just it's very slow. It's a slow process. And there's like a million other things that I would much rather be doing than just doing this for an honest boring thing for 4 hours. But if I don't get it done now, I'll never get it done. One of the things for reason why I started streaming these games is because I just don't want to give myself enough opportunities to work on type of games on my own time. So, in case of point, my project, offline project, when I'm presenting the rare replay and every game in that collection, I'm still actively working on developing Auto Trouble in Paradise, one of the games in the collection. It's just I haven't actually bothered to sit down and work on that game, and at least over a week, it's just my mind just kind of focused on other things. Something I've actually been kind of considering doing actually is kind of creating a separate account on Xbox and trying to go for the Platinum Trophy on a first video being on essentially go for 100% on the first video being on a game on this channel. I haven't decided on doing that yet. It is something I'm thinking about doing. Honestly, if Rare Replay was a game that was actually able to be covered on Twitch, then that's definitely a game I would consider streaming on this channel. But it's not. It's not an active category, so I have to do it offline. Let me put myself on be right back mode so I can get something to eat. I'm actually my hunger is starting to grow, and I just kind of want to get something to snack on. Not going yet. It is something I'm actively considering. I cannot wait until I get to fishing level 10. I feel like we gotta be close. Oh my god. Seriously, we'll be done with this. We're actually approaching the 2-hour mark at this point. Before flounders. We got enough to catch 2 more fish before I can pack it in. We got a lot of fish this haul. Let's head back. See how much money we can get off of today's haul. Probably made a little bit over 2,000. We usually get. Oh, we got 3,000 off of that. Oh, it's actually 3,000. That's 7,000 gold. That's not a bad haul. Go fishing again. Be nice if we could reach 10,000 from this haul. But I'm kind of doubtful. one thing that I'm kind of currently concerned about is, I actually don't know, because I'm kind of getting to the point where I don't know if it's gonna take one more stream after today or two more streams to finish it off. Guess I'll have to wait and see. I'm starting kind of getting a little bit concerned. What I'm kind of concerned about is currently 2 hours into this, and haven't made as much progress as I initially thought we would. We'll definitely be able to get 25,000, but we still need like 35,000 and 40,000 for the last two upgrades. And I don't know if that's gonna take a full 4-hour live stream to get everything done. We'll see. Because 40,000 divided by 2,000 is 20, so it'll take 20 days to get at the final upgrade. Give or take. 35,000 divided by 2 is 15 days, give or take. I just don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get everything done. There's a total of what is that? 35 days to play. And when we started, we were on day 19, and actually no. We're on day 17, and we're on day 24 now. So 24 minus 17. 22, 21, 20. So you played 7 days, if I'm doing my math right. I'm getting up all again. Hold on. We played 7 days. That doesn't sound right. Was it actually day 17 when we started playing today? I feel like we played a lot more than 7 days today. It's just... I just don't know, like, where things are gonna stand, I guess. It'll at least take us another 2 months to finish everything. What I may end up doing is artificially like expand the series in by 2 more streams. So I may stream the full 4 hours today. I may just try and go for the second last upgrade next Friday. And I may like get like halfway through the last upgrade, and I'll just the last stream will just be will just be me getting the last upgrade. Maybe what I'll do. We'll definitely be getting to 25,000 in today's stream. Then we just need to get to 35,000 and 40,000 for last 2 upgrades. If we can just get to that level 10 upgrade of getting like that last skill for fishing, then that'll be great. That little pop-up came up. I think after this day, I'm just gonna run downstairs and grab something to snack on, and I'll just come back and I'll just kind of eat while I'm fishing. Got a lot of iridium fish. I wonder if the quality of the fish is determined by how far out you cast. I wonder if that's the case. Sea jelly. think it's gonna be my last fish, and then I'll just head back. Let's head back. Have decent hauls today. Okay. And let's go sleep. Okay, so I am gonna be putting myself on be right back mode, and I will be right back. I'm just gonna be gone for a couple minutes to get something to snack on and something to drink, and I will return. Alright, I am back. I just got some Pop-Tarts, just something quick to eat because I am hungry. Today, actually, the flower dance, I thought it was always sunny. The flower dance. Oh, the flower dance was yesterday. I really missed it. was gonna go eat anyway, but I thought the flower dance was today. And let's get some fishing done. Alright. Probably gonna be like eating for a little bit. Gonna try and like space out eating a little bit so that I don't just spend like the next 10 minutes eating. But yeah, when I have a break in commentary, I'm just gonna go take a bite every now and then. Rarely eat on stream. Just usually when I get hungry, I just end the stream and just go ahead and eat something. But I wanted to stream the 12 hours today, so eating on stream today. Come on. Currently 2 hours into the stream, into the game. We're gonna be streaming for another 2 hours. I'm gonna finish my milk before I finish my Pop-Tarts. So dry. We're about, we're almost like, what's half of, 25,000 at 15,000? Maybe? We're almost there. Getting close at least. 25 is kind of one of those things that they can be split even, actually. It technically does have middle, I guess what we'll say. But it's not, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. Like if you were to put the thing up like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 15 is technically the middle number, but is essentially the third iteration, so one side will have 3 and one side will have 2. It's kind of weird, but It's technically the middle number, but it's not technically the halfway point of that number because there's no real half thing. That makes sense. I just kind of bumped my mic, sorry about that. I heard a sound effect, I thought it was the exclamation point, that thing. It is the word I was looking for. Okay. Come on. Spending a lot of time eating. I am on my last Pop-Tart right now, so it'll be finished pretty soon. The reason why I don't like eating on stream is because it's just my commentary really takes a hit. It's just not something I like to do unless I have to. It's actually been probably the amount of times I've eaten on stream is I could probably count like on one hand. I think the most I've eaten on stream is whenever I was able to do the 24-hour streams that lasted more than 5 hours. I think the last time that I actually ate on stream was, or the last time I ate in the 24-hour stream was when I did playthrough of Assassin's Creed Origins, which was my last full attempt. Last time I actually streamed for 24 hours. I keep on choosing games. I keep on having a habit of choosing games that aren't really good candidates for streaming 24 hours. I thought I had a really good one last year when I streamed as Skyrim. But I thought I convinced myself that my save file was bugged when I just stopped being able to get bounties and I couldn't actually get enough money to buy the first house because I just couldn't, because the URL stopped giving me bounties to be able to do. So I just stopped playing, and then when I played it on PC I encountered the same issue, but I found out that the barkeep in Riverwood gave me bounties, and the innkeeper gave me bounties in Whiterun. So the bounties just didn't really go away. It's just it stopped being offered by the Jarl. It just kind of one of those things where I just didn't really give the game much of a chance. I genuinely believe that games like Just Cause, where it's just like a game of pure chaos, I think that will be like a strong contender for a game that I could play for 24 hours. I keep on wanting to like play Just Cause 3 on stream, like as a game I can play for 24 hours. I think that would be a lot of fun just to be able to do. It's just it's will be kind of it will be kind of, I feel like that after a while it will kind of be hard to play because I just be hard to stay engaged because there's only so much you can really play a game of essentially like pure chaos. But it is something that I've been considering playing on this channel. It's just for some reason just haven't bothered to play it. I think I've gotten the furthest in Just Cause 3 than I have in any other Just Cause game. Such a great game. It's just one of the activities that stopped me from playing was actually kind of glitched. And essentially there was like an invisible barrier that made it so that I could not get 5 stars on this challenge. No matter how many times I did it, no matter what I did, like I just could not get enough things to get that enough points to be able to get 5 stars on that mission. And apparently that's a very common thing on PlayStation, and they actually released a patch for it on PlayStation. But as far as I could tell, they haven't released a patch for it on Xbox, and I just could not get past 4 stars. So I just stopped playing. And I actually read conflicting reports that apparently it's not an issue on Xbox, and some people say it is an issue on Xbox. But the fact that I was stuck on the same mission that was problematic on PlayStation makes you think it is an issue on Xbox. I just don't know. I am actually going to be playing my first Just Cause game on this channel very soon. It's currently like 3rd in line in the queue, and that's a game that I actually got maybe about like halfway through it, but I never was able to beat it. So I'm actually kind of really excited to be playing that game again. Okay. We are just missing 18,000 more. Wait. Is that correct? Sorry, that's 13,000 more gold, and we'll be done. This thing, it was called. So maybe in another 6 days we'll be done. Maybe 7. Hey, Bad Bang, nothing much. Just trying to get the Joja Upgrade achievement. Last thing I'm missing for this game. I'm doing fine. How are you? Can't complain. And just trying to have a late lunch right now. It's midnight from where I am. It's 3:21 where I am in California. Guessing this is midnight. It's you live somewhere in Europe or something. That's what do you think? I'm guessing one of the European countries is let's see, trying to do the math. You are 9 hours ahead of me, so gotta be somewhere in Europe or somewhere on that side of the world. I just don't really know where. Ads, please repeat in 2 seconds. Alright. So where do you think? I think it's gotta be like somewhere like maybe like in Eastern Europe or somewhere around there. You're 9 hours ahead of me, so it's gotta be pretty far into that side of the world. I don't really know how far. I'm horrible with time zones. What country? Oh god, really put me on a spot. I feel like countries like India may be too far for that. I don't know. I'm actually going to have to pull up a map. Like, there's a lot of the countries that I'm aware of, and specifically the continent of Europe, are kind of a little bit further west. And yes, too far, way too far. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna give a guess that's not as far away as India. Germany. Probably gonna be completely way off, but that's my first guess. Very close, really. Oh wow. Yeah, I was trying to picture how because essentially time zones are essentially 1 hour apart until you get to like the oceans, and it kind of skips ahead a bit. But I was trying to like visualize just how the time zones like in the different countries in Europe. So glad I was close at least. I'm very impressed. It was a wild guess. There's a lot of countries in Europe. So I was eating. What do you do? I'm a writer, and my name is Zach. I actually finished my first book in December, and it's currently being professionally edited right now, and when it's done, I'm looking to publish it. And I actually started planning out the second book right now. Like, I'm in the process of starting book 2. What's your book about? If you're a fan of the TV show Supernatural, you'll likely be a fan of my story. It kind of focuses on the conflict between heaven and hell, like angels and demons. Basically, the core concept of it is there is an organization within heaven called the Hyde Agency, the Higher Investigations of Demonic Entities, that essentially sends people down to Earth to fight demons, to protect humanity while working in the shadows. So it takes a lot of influence from creatures of different cultures and folklore, and it essentially merges it into one larger story. But Supernatural was one of the influences of developing my novel project. And I actually recently got a master's degree at my university in English creative writing. And the second, my master's project essentially had a extract of what will be book 2 that you can actually read for free, and it's actually linked to my Twitter account, pinned to my Twitter account. But you can read it for free at a website called Scarlet Works, which is a essentially publishes like publishes projects of masters and doctoral candidates, and you can just read it for free there. But the link to it is pinned to my Twitter profile. But if you want to get an idea what my story is about, you can just feel free to read that on your own time. But in maybe 2 or 3 months, I'm hoping my first book, the editing process, will be finished, and I'm hoping to have it published soon, so. I'm really excited about that. Ooh, I'm out of room. I really like Supernatural. Are you Team Sam or Dean? I love Dean. I just kind of stopped watching Supernatural after it like kind of got to like season like 13, season 14. I kind of felt like that one of the endings I had for a season, I can't remember what season it was, but when essentially Dean gave God's sister and kind of had her reunite with God, I felt like that ending was just kind of ended off the series on like a really nice note. And they continued it soon after, and it just kind of felt like that it became like a series that just would never really end. I kind of stopped watching after that point. But I loved everything before that. It kind of felt like that they just didn't want that series to end. Yeah, Dean is kind of my spirit animal. Like, a lot of his like, I love burgers, he loves burgers. I love classic rock, he loves classic rock. He's kind of my spirit animal. Sam is kind of cool as well, although he's kind of, definitely not as interesting to me as Dean. Although he does kind of have his moments of the series. Okay. Let's head back. Gonna be able to get 14,000 from today's haul. Need 25,000 for the next Joja Upgrade. Great talking to you, Zach. It's very late for me and you. Good luck with the book. Thank you. And have a good rest of the night. Thank you for the follow, Bet Bing. I do appreciate it. Betty is good? Oh. Sorry. It's, I didn't really know how you would pronounce that, so. Sorry, thank you for the correction, Betty. Hey, there we go, okay. I am gonna get Engler. It's not easy to say, oh, it's not easy to know. Oh. Yeah, I'm just, there's some names that are just kind of hard for me to read, so. I don't care about your blueprints. Want to catch fish. Yeah, let's see how much more money we can make off it today. I'm really hoping that 50% more bonus will actually be enough to boost us to, hoping it will take us less time to, get to the marker for the upgrades. Got about like an hour and a half left in the stream. Again, we're gonna be ending it off a little bit early just so that I can reinstall a game that will be replacing Infamous 1 when I finish that game on Sunday. And I will also be showing off the achievements for that game, what I have left to do. There's some tricky achievements that I never was able to get. I feel like I got close a couple times, but I was never able to get it done. Okay. I mean, all things considering, nice that I was actually able to get a follower from today. Wasn't really doing much today, but at least not today's stream. Like, it's just all been fishing. As I some growth out of it. I kind of feel that this game is really kind of slogged down. Like, as soon as I started doing the Prairie King stuff, like, the gameplay just started slowing down so much, and I can definitely understand if people just don't find this type of thing interesting, especially what I'm doing right now, just grinding money for the Joja upgrades. I can completely understand it if people just kind of stop by for a couple minutes, see what I'm doing, and just immediately leave. That's kind of one of those things that where, as a streamer, you kind of need to focus more on commentating and try and just kind of keep the viewers engaged. But when there's not a lot going on, it can be kind of difficult to do that. Especially since for stuff like this, at least for me, it's kind of hard to be engaging when you're just freaking put out of your mind doing the same thing for the past couple hours. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm actually gonna be able to get to 25,000 at this point. It'd be nice if I did, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Come on. Okay. I'd be so glad once this stream is done. Just uninstall this game, won't have to think about it unless concerned Dave just releases a 1.7 update. Then I could come back and do all this again. So, maybe in like 5 more days we should have enough money to, should have enough money to get the next upgrade, I think. We'll see. We tend to average like anywhere from 2,000 to 2,500, so, let's see how much we get like, since we have that new upgrade that fits off for 50% more. I keep on hearing that sound effect. The thing is the exclamation, the hit thing. on. Okay, another one done. Almost ready to head back. And I think it's just gonna get a couple more fish and then we'll head back. Enough energy for that. I'm really kind of curious to see how much money we're gonna get off of this. Head back. So 2,000 to 2,500 was the previous cap. You can get over 3,000, that'd be great. And asleep. Ooh, especially not bad at all. So we just need, I think maybe in like 2 or 3 more days we'll be done. So we're currently at the end of the 3-hour mark. We're gonna probably go until we get this last upgrade. And then we'll just go ahead and just do what I said I was gonna do, which is reinstall a certain game, prepare for a game being finished on Sunday. And then we'll take a look at those achievements, then we're gonna wrap things up. definitely never heard someone refer to, like I said, the fan base, I guess, could say, like, we're trying to figure out what type of fan you are, as a Team Sam or Team Dean. It kind of reminds me a little bit of back in when Twilight was still being written, the whole, like, Team Jacob and Team Edward thing. That's one thing that, despite what you will say, what people may, like, have to say about the Twilight thing about being, like, a stupid romance series, there's actually a couple things I actually did like about the Twilight novels. First and foremost, the fact that it deals with vampires and werewolves, and as someone that loves mythology, that's definitely like something that was definitely kind of interested in. I'm not like ashamed to admit it, but I actually did read the Twilight novels in high school because I thought it was because I heard it like involved vampires and werewolves. So I was kind of interested to see what the author's take on it was. But I was also kind of impressed with the fact that the fan base of Twilight was just so committed that before the final book was written, before the author had decided what direction she was gonna go with, have like Bella like go with whichever person, he kind of made her community aside, which I thought was kind of cool. It was like a huge like movement of people just saying like Team Jacob, Team Edward, and just kind of debating about like who would be the better match for Bella. And I just thought it was kind of cool how the author essentially kind of let her fans decide what direction her novel series was going to go. That's something I was just did kind of think that was kind of cool. And a lot of people, like, especially a lot of guys from my high school, like, if they knew that I kind of read those books, I would just get, like, non-stop, like, hate for it. But, I honestly don't really care what people think of me, like, as an adult. Like, I'm not, like, someone as vain as I was, like, when I was in high school, where I just cared so much about what people thought of me. Like, I don't really give a shit. People think I'm like the nicest person, like, I think I'm a total asshole, I don't really care. It's just, as a writer, like, it's interesting to see, it was kind of fascinating to see how people were, just kind of, like, were so passionate that they were just trying to, like, convince the author to, like, go one way with the story over another. That was kind of cool. I genuinely think that we actually may be able to finish this game on Friday. Now think about it, I mean, it's possible. Okay. I am getting hard to pay attention right now. I'm starting to lose focus. Gonna go until 4:30, and then we're just going to stop. And we'll go ahead and just do what I said I was gonna do. 4:30 seems like a good starting point. We should definitely be able to get to 25,000 to be able to buy the next upgrade. Okay. My mind is wandering right now. There's an instructor that I was actually kind of very close to. Actually was kind of one of my mentors in my university. And there was a point where I told him, like, when I graduated, that when I get my first book finished and published, I was gonna give him, like, a signed copy and then a handwritten letter, just kind of addressed to him, like, my thoughts of him and how I kind of grew as a writer because of him and all this kind of stuff. It's kind of really meant to be a heartfelt thing. I really shouldn't have told him that it was going to be done, but I told him it's going to be at the beginning of this year when the book will be finished and published, but it's not really looking like that's the case. Maybe actually closer to the fall, then it won't be closer to the spring, and with all that's going on in America with fucking dumbass Trump just taking away like Medicaid and Medicare and USA threatening to take away Social Security, threatening to take away, threatening to dismantle the Department of Education, all these horrible things he's planning on doing. I legitimately wonder if when I finish my book, if my instructors will still be teaching there. I mean, there's a lot of teachers, like not specifically college level teachers, but high school level teachers that actually got laid off because of policies enacted by the current administration, and don't really know if it's eventually going to impact university teachers. As far as I know, as of right now, like if you were to slash Department of Education, universities won't really be affected because they're not really run by a Department of Education; they're run by something else apparently. But just scary times. Yeah, let's head back and we'll go ahead and deposit what we have. Hopefully I don't think that's gonna be enough to like get us over to 25,000, but at least we may be able to reach 20,000. Probably take another couple days to get everything done. We'll see. How much money we get? Ooh, that's all. Definitely in 2 more days I'll be done with this. Hoping that we'll also get some new variation of fish that may be worth a lot more money. We'll see. I think that in summer you can get a red mullet and a red snapper, I think. I think we can also get pufferfish in summer. Not what I want. Hey, we got tilapia. what that was. And we got a tuna. Another tuna. Another tilapia. Got another tuna. Okay. This is another tuna. I hope a tuna and tilapia are worth a lot. You know, we caught so far. Yeah, I see jelly. This is deluxe bait. I don't really care about this, so we are gonna get rid of it. This is another tilapia. Alright, I was trying to guess and say this is a tuna. Hey, it's a butterfish. Nice. I don't want that driftwood. Hey, red mullet, nice. There's another pufferfish. Kind of pain in the butt to catch. There you go, another pufferfish. Another tuna. Hope we get a lot of money off of this haul. We get a lot of fish. I saw someone message me. Can't. Oh, hey Ella. Nothing much. What's up with you? How's everything going? It's been going okay. Just slow progress on this game as usual, trying to get enough money to get some upgrades so I can get the last achievement in this game, but other than that, just been okay. We'll be ending the stream about 15 minutes from now, though. Right after I kind of do a maintenance thing for this channel. And another mullet. Let's head back. So we have, and then we'll go to for the next day. I'm hoping we'll get a lot of money. This is like new fish. Hopefully they're worth a lot more than the sardines and whatever it's called. I mean, getting the past. Ooh, wow. Wow. Almost got 5,000 off of that. Okay, we are definitely gonna be able to get an upgrade today. That was a good haul, holy shit. We need to get enough, hopefully we can able to go to the shop so we can sell what fish we have. To get enough money to, buy the next upgrade. Another red mullet. Another one. Got a tuna, and we got, ooh. Actually, don't really care about either of those, but I can't sell a sword? It's not. Halibut. think this is when first get the quest for the first get hinting for the quest for the ship they had to rebuild. I don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and go to Chub Frenzy, don't care. Let's go ahead and go to Joja Upgrade to get the last upgrade, and I think we'll just go and end the day off early. We'll save the rest for next time. But I do want to go ahead and install that game to prepare for Sunday's stream when we finish Infamous 1. And I also want to nice. I also want to kind of discuss like what we're going to be covering next. Gonna get the bridge. Let's go to sleep early, and then once this cutscene is over, we'll go ahead and with this game, we'll install Darksiders 1 War Master Edition, and then we'll go ahead and show off the achievements that we'll be getting once we complete Infamous 1 on Sunday. But usually, whenever I finish the game, I do a ceremony of where I uninstall the game and I install the game that's going to be taking its place. Unfortunately, since it's going to be on 2 different consoles, I actually won't be able to do that. So we're gonna just go ahead and do it a little bit early, and we'll go ahead and install the game. Like go over the achievements that we're gonna be covering after Sunday's Infamous stream when you complete it, and hopefully next Sunday, not this Sunday, when we start the game, we'll be in a much better place. Well, definitely, I think we'll actually maybe be able to finish this game next, we'll definitely be able to finish this game on Friday. Okay, so, the game that is going to be replacing Infamous 1 when we finish it on Sunday is going to be Darksiders War Mastered Edition. Just here's go ahead and install this, and just to go ahead and briefly show off the achievements that we will be getting once we finish Infamous 1 on Sunday. I'm going to try and find the achievement list. As soon as I can find it. It's been a while since I last played it. Okay, here it is. So, there's going to be 2 playthroughs of this game. One on normal, which is going to be 100% playthrough, and one on apocalyptic, which is going to be more of a let's play. These are achievements that I have actually completed on my first playthrough. And down here are the achievements that we will be getting when we start this game next Sunday. So we're going to be getting like everything here. We should be able to get everything here. But again, the first playthrough is going to be played on normal. We're going to be getting 100% completion. Second playthrough is going to be on apocalyptic. And we're going to be getting all the... we're just going to be like a standard let's play. But that's what we're going to be doing. So that's going to do it for today. If you are remotely interested in what to see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be played for 100% completion. I'm going to be streaming Stardew Valley yet again on Fridays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be streaming Century Pass or 100% completion on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to be streaming Infamous 1 for the last time on Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I'll be likely finishing the game, beginning the Platinum Trophy, and saying goodbye to like a great game. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on